Hello and welcome back to my channel, Poetry Vlogs by Nitya, and I'm Nitya. Hi. So yesterday I was having this conversation with one of you on Instagram, and while listening to them and their problem, it reminded me of the poem I wrote last year. And you know what? Let's hear the poem first. Here it goes. Music. The Uno reverse to the greatest extent. A healthy environment was all I dreamt. Telling me stories about those who got worse, minimizing the emotions till it looked like a tantrum to quench the thirst. Was at my best manners, or always on alert of the anger, stayed till they fell asleep to freely look at the roof. It's not that deep. Did the chores even when hands were bleeding so there won't be any weeping and screaming. The same old game women had adapted to imbibe blame. It was wrong. Believed it in my bones, kept my mouth shut. Just so no one will shout. Running in head, but walking like dead, it tried everything only to fail cause it was judged on an unexplored scale. Was the eldest in the house, but the child traits always gave me the benefit of doubt. Okay, let's get into it. This was the poem I wrote last year, and so far, so many things have changed, especially internally, and my perspective has completely changed to say the least. One thing I guess we should always keep in mind is that every relation we have, brother, sister, dad, granddad, mother, grandmother, friend, girlfriend, husband, wife, fiance, before being our relation, they are foremost human beings. And humans are the byproduct of their choices, and the choices can be good, bad, or evil. I'm not trying to justify their actions or invalidate your emotions. Your emotions are valid. Emotions are always valid. This is something that I live by. I'm not saying all parents are good and you should be Shravan Kumar for them. I firmly believe that just because you can reproduce doesn't mean that you should. And there's also one thing that I so strongly believe, which is that just because you're a good person doesn't mean you'll be a good parent. There are parents who don't deserve kids. As simple as that. That being said, here's another thing. Oftentimes, we put our parents on a pedestal and we get so busy doing that we forget that they are, after all, humans and so can never be perfect. Putting them on a pedestal makes us hyper vigilant of their actions, especially those of us who were raised, to put in one word, bad parents. We then start to analyze their thought process, judging their actions and having superficial expectations which are always dumped in the drain. And I think I should also add the normal expectations. You know, a normal human expectation to be loved, to be cared for, or to be provided for, or even presence, just like, showing up. Listen, I understand how it feels, but we have to understand that we are hurting no one but ourselves. There is a quote on internet that says, "You will yield no result by watering fake plants," or something like this. I know you want a normal and a healthy relationship with your parents, but one thing that we never consider in our wants from others is, are they willing or are they capable of giving us what we want? Are your parents mentally and emotionally capable of providing you with a toxicity free environment or just a normal, healthy life? You can love them and take care of them, but if it is something they can't grasp, you cannot change them. No matter what you do, the only person that can change them is them. Not you, not me, literally no one except them. If a person is aware of his mistakes and has the willingness to do something about it, he will do it. He wouldn't care what other people think about it. But are your parents aware? Hi, you can tell them about how the way they treat you is affecting you, but are they aware? Because awareness is the key. You cannot do anything. I have moaned what I never had for many years, and it changed nothing. The only thing you can do is treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated and not punish yourself for what others are doing or what they are not doing. You don't want to cut them off, then create distance. You can never thrive in a killing environment. बंजर खेत में फसलें नहीं उगाई जाती है. Create distance, have empathy for yourself, reprogram your subconscious mind, And make sure you have a kind inner voice who loves you. You deserve better. Give yourself the said better. They don't have what it needs to be a good parent. It's not your fault, and forgive yourself for wanting it. Oftentimes, we blame ourselves and hate ourselves. We somehow manage to find faults in ourselves when it is something out of our control. And if you're going to take my advice, then forgive your parents too. And free yourself from this deep rooted pain that will one day change its shape and turn into resentment. Listen, all you can control or vouch for is your choices, actions, and behavior. So work on that. And it sounds harsh, but accept that they cannot give you what you want and forgive them for it. They don't have it themselves. By blaming them and feeling guilty, you're sabotaging your own growth and happiness and peace. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then hit the like button, comment on your take on it, and your favorite line from the poem. Subscribe to my channel. If you need to talk or share something, then DM me. On Instagram, the links are in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you again in a couple of days. Till then, be amazing. Get your shit together. I love you. Bye.